Google has quietly launched one of the most powerful automations that I've seen in a while, and it's built right into Google Workspace. It's called Workspace Studio, and it lets anyone, no code or no technical skills, build AI agents that can read your email, manage your calendar, draft documents, and even run entire workflows. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can take advantage of it. So some background on Workspace Studio. It's basically Google's new AI agent builder, and it's been available since December 2025. It was previously known as Workspace Flows, which was announced during a Cloud Next event last year, and it's powered by, many people know of it, Gemini 3, which is Google's latest model, and obviously going to be built in and make it even better. Now, Google says that apparently it's automated over 20 billion tasks in the last 30 days, so people are starting to use it, and it's only available through the likes of Google Workspace Business and Enterprise plans. So I think it's most important, let's dive in. Workspace Studio is impressive, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. If you want to find the best AI tools for your workflow and save money doing it, head over to toolfinder.co. Apps like Granola AI, which is a popular AI meeting tool for taking brilliant notes, you can get 3 months free on. Check it out in the link in the description and you'll find more there. In order to find this, you have to go to studio.workspace.google.com and you basically go on the double arrow shortcut icon in the right-hand corner. You'll be able to find it. There's a couple of tabs that you need to know. There's Discover, My Agents, and Activity. Discover is basically browsing templates or pre-built agents. My Agents is what it says on the tin, your saved automations, and Activities is keeping track of what your agents have been doing. Now you can go ahead and create your first agent starting with a template, and you can basically describe what you want it to do in relative plain English. It's important obviously to structure it, like for example, if an email contains a question for me, label it to respond and ping me in chat. It obviously only works with existing services right now, but there are some ones that are third-party connectors like Asana, Jira, MailChimp, and Salesforce. Now, essentially, once you've got that going, there's sort of, I guess, 3 main ways that agents are structured. There's things called starters, which are triggers, which are basically like receiving an email or an event that pops up in your calendar or a form. And then there are steps, and these are the things that agent starts doing for you, like drafting a reply, extracting information, or sending that chat message. So there's also a third element, it's called variables. These are like dynamic placeholders that can carry information, like for example, a sender's name or extracted action items or Gemini's response in this place. So what's this trying to do? Well, Gemini is basically trying to extract details like action items, invoice numbers, and attachments. And basically the idea is to create any sort of recipe that can help you do work better. So if you look at it, you could, for example, set up something that lands in your email. I'm going to be setting up here, like something that specifically lands my email from a form, and I wanted to auto respond with something in that element because I don't want to have to go to the form, email that person. And if in that case, I don't even want to send them the snippet back, which is maybe even 1 to 2 minutes worth of work. But again, if that's multiplied by like, I don't know, 50 over a month, that's probably going to add in. So in terms of integrations, they have a native integration with Gmail, Drive, Chat, Calendar, and Sheets and Forms. And as I mentioned, a couple of the third parties. They're also aiming to make a marketplace which is going to help you get going. So as I said, this is currently available for those in Google Workspace Business or Enterprise customers. And there's some important notes around the AI limits. So apparently the standard studio automations are included in your plan, but if you want higher usage of the AI feature, it's introduced this in something called Google's AI Expanded Access add-on. What a name that is. And apparently starting March 1st of 2026, they're currently promotional access to higher, and it will require a paid add-on. So obviously one thing you need to do is keep an eye on your usage. So this is Google's answer to AI automation, and it's aiming to try and bridge the gap between your Google services and what you do every single day. It's trying to take on apps like Zapier, Make, N8N, and essentially try that no-code approach. It's got some interesting case studies so far. Karcher, who are the window cleaning based company. I think I've got a window cleaner or a squidgy from them. Essentially, they set up a virtual team of agents, and apparently they've seen 90% reduction in drafting times through brainstorming, something called feasibility checks, which I don't know what that is, UX workflows, and user story drafts. So you can see some of the benefits that it's coming from. So if you're a team already living inside a Google Workspace, this could be a no-brainer to explore. And if you want some real questions around the usage limits, then you'll have to understand what that does, because obviously that bar is always changing. Hopefully this gave you a good idea about how to get started with Google Workspace Studio. If you want a deeper dive, I'm more than happy to do. Please do comment below, share your thoughts, and I'll see you very soon.